Hey guys, what's up? It's Queenie here. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a wig install. We're going to put this on top of my little micro locks, my little micro twists. So if you have a lot of hair, trust me, it'll still fit under this wig. I braided it in two and pulled it back into a ponytail and then put a wig cap on top. If you want to make sure your hair is extra flat under your wig, put your wig cap on, wrap it up, and let it sit for a bit so it gets extra flat. And then the adhesive I like to use is this one right here. It is the best. Links will be down below. And of course, the wig we're working with is from Wings by Hergivenhair, which is the sister brand to Hergivenhair. You get the same amazing quality, but for a more affordable price. My favorite part about this is that it's a T-part wig, and basically what that means is that there's lace in the part and on the sides, and that's it. You do not have to deal with the extra lace. So this has become my go-to wig for the past since I got it. I've been wearing it all week, and look at that beautiful texture. So it's so easy to deal with because you're able to just part it down the middle, stick it on the sides, and head out the door. To make sure that my lace is nice and secure, I like to do a few layers of this adhesive. I spray it, let it dry, make sure it's a little bit tacky, do another layer. I usually do about 3 layers if I'm, I need it to be on for like the whole day or even more. Blow dry it a little bit and make sure it's tacky. And then the next step is this lace tint. So I'm going to spray this on the lace. It's 100% not necessary. Depending on your skin tone and what makeup you're wearing, you want to make sure the match is flawless. So when I'm wearing makeup, I need this to make sure that I don't have to put foundation on my lace afterwards. So I just spray this on. It gives me a nice warm brown tone that matches my foundation. Blow dry it a little bit, make sure it sticks on, and then we're good to put on the wig, and we know it's gonna match my skin perfectly. So I just put on my head, stick down the lace where we, put the adhesive, clean up the part obviously, and make sure it looks nice and clean. It doesn't have to be perfect. Personally, I feel like I'm not the one to do all the extra plucking if you ask me, but clean up the part and just make it look nice. And then we can do another layer of adhesive and make sure that this wig is, down and secured for the day. And of course, like I mentioned, because it's a T part, you're not dealing with lace going all the way back. You have a little bit in the front and you stick it on and you're good to go. So as you can see, sometimes it's hard to get the lace down looking neat right away, but I just make sure that my adhesive is sticky enough and that I get it down just like this, and then I pull the hairs forward and kind of create like a sideburn situation, and then we clean it up after. Just get the lace down and stuck, and then we move on to cleaning it up afterwards. So yes, looks a little crazy, but then we do a little swoop-de-whoop, clean up the glue, remove any extra crusty adhesive, and then we're good to go. I always like to go in with my foundation brush and just kind of press the lace down. I don't add any extra makeup, just whatever's on there. And it helps camouflage that little line even after you remove any extra adhesive in that area. And you just press it down, make sure you blend your foundation really nicely, and then we can move on. And it's always good to obviously lay down your lace. So I'm tying it down with this little headband thing. It's like a sweatband type of situation, and just move your hair out of the way so then you get that smooth edge as opposed to having everything kind of pulling forward. And then now we style the hair without having to worry that our lace is going to lift. So I always start with some water, moisturize the hair, make sure it gets nice and soft. And for wigs like this, I personally like to make sure I treat it like my natural hair. So we are going in with some gel. We are going to make it nice and sleek, and this is going to last us days. So I always start at the top of my head and make sure that that part is flat, because I find that if I don't put enough product up there, throughout the days that part will start to get puffy and it'll create like a different type of look that I'm not going for. So I just take my time and rake it through the same way I would do a wash and go. You have to be very generous with the product. Make sure you get each curl. Look at that. Look at the curls popping. This wig is my favorite, and the length is so natural, but that's even besides the point. Look at these curls. They are so defined, and it is going to stay this way. That's what shocks me. So we let it set for about 10 minutes on its own, and then you can go in with your diffuser and really fluff up the roots a little bit, fluff up the ends, and make it look as natural as possible. And these curls are not going anywhere. Guys, we'll see. You guys will see at the end. You will see the finished result and you'll get why I've been wearing this all over my Instagram lately. Before we move on to the final styling, I just want to show you guys how this can also be turned into a really smooth, kinky blowout type of texture. You can obviously straighten it, which will give you more of a sleek Brazilian type of look, but I blew this out to see how I could get like a fluffy, kinky, straight blowout texture, and it worked out so nicely. So I just used my blow dryer on hot with the little attachment, and look how smooth and like fluffy and pretty that is. And it kind of gives it more of a natural look as opposed to straightening it. And of course, you can go right back to curly whenever you're done. The versatility of this unit is one of my favorite parts. So you can go from straight to curly, curly to straight, and it's so easy. So as you can see, I'm just spraying it with some water. You don't even have to fully wet it, like wash it to revert it, and it goes right back to our previous curly style. So there's a few options here, and again, having it be a T part, it just makes your life, my life, everyone's life, so much easier. And yeah, so it curls right back up, and then we can kind of blend it back in with our style, and we're good to go. So that piece has been soaked and product has been added, and it was diffused right back into the bunch, and it's like nothing even happened. And this is the final look. The curls are poppin', and it lasts for days. That's what I love. And the lace looks beautiful. After you lay it down, it just melts in with everything, and the curl, I'm obsessed. And you know what I love too? The T goes far back enough. So it's not like you're having like a mini closure going on. You get a good deep part that goes far back enough to look natural, and the curls are just looking amazing. Yeah, this is my favorite wig right now. I have 2 wigs from Wings, and they have been game changers for me because this T-part situation with the hair quality and the density is perfect. So you don't have to do too much work. I don't know, they really figured it out with these. So check all the details down below, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Bye.